Hey guys, welcome to your love reading for Cancer. We're gonna take a look and see if your ex is coming back. Apply this to your own unique situations. You may switch the roles if you want. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post and when I will go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, the links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join just to support me and also my channel. All right, so what messages do we have here for Cancer? Tell me about the person that Cancer is separated from. What is this person's feelings towards Cancer? We have the Emperor, Aries energy. Seven of Swords. You know what I'm getting here, Cancer? You walked away from somebody here, okay? I feel like this person's sitting in this energy of like, Cancer, you ruined everything. Even though if you didn't do anything to ruin anything, I feel like this person's like blaming you for it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Whoever this is, I feel like with the Seven of Swords here and the Emperor here, I feel like this person is, to be quite honest, like complete asshole here. I just feel like whatever this person does, I feel like this person just tries to get away with it, you know? So they're hoping that you don't notice or anything like that. They hoping that you don't notice that, you know, they're trying to manipulate you or control you or whatever it is. I just feel like this person's very strategic and very calculating here. Yeah, you know what? I feel like you disappeared from this person here. I feel like you distanced yourself from this person. And I feel like you're seeking God. I feel like you're seeking the divine for help and guidance right now. Yeah. And I feel like right now, I feel like you're in this energy of you're sitting in this energy of like, okay, I want to heal. I want to heal. I want to move on from this. I don't want to deal with this butthead anymore. Okay. So why did the separation happen? Why did the separation happen? Ten of Wands. Yeah, I feel like the separation happened because I feel like you felt like it was starting to become too much for you, Cancer. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords and the Tower, I feel like there were constant ruptures over and over and over and over again. And I feel like this person tried to keep you around by being sweet, by being kind, by being fun, but just by kind of like, oh, it's no big deal, you know, I didn't mean it like that, you know, you're taking it out of proportion, you know, you're overreacting here. So I feel like whatever has happened here between you and your person here, they're completely diminishing your experience here. They're not acknowledging or that they're not recognizing the pain and the hurt that they've caused you here. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, the Tower here. I just feel like you're keeping the door closed on this with the wheel here. Yeah, I feel like you're no longer holding on to this anymore. I feel like for a while here, you held on to hope that, hey, I'm hoping that this person will get better. I'm hoping that this person will change. I'm hoping that this person will just do right by you, do different, you know? I feel like with the Five of Wands here, I feel like this person is really angry. This is a really angry person here, and I feel like that's one of their shadow sides, or their yeah, I just feel like this is part of their shadow side that they don't really want to deal with here. Instead of dealing with it, this person bolts, this person walks away. And because when this person does walk away and you're trying to resolve and fix things here, you're left picking up the pieces all by yourself. What are they thinking about when it comes to you? What are they thinking about when it comes to you? You know, there's just some people in life where instead of taking responsibility and accountability, they always have to point the finger at somebody and blame someone for their misfortunes in life. And they just don't really look at themselves of what they're doing here. We have the Page of Pentacles here, the Death card, the Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Empress here. You guys know your worth here. You know what I'm getting here? After this ending here with the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, this person's spewing a lot of bullshit about you. Spreading lies about you. Saying that, oh, you were doing all these things to them. You know, you were cheating on them. You were lying to them, you know? This person may have been calling you like, you know, you're being, you know, I mean, I don't want to call you out your name, but, you know, but don't take offense to this, but I feel like this person was saying that you're a slut, you're a whore, you're always cheating on me and stuff like that, but you're not sitting in that energy here. You don't do any of that stuff. It's just that I feel like they do that because they don't want to take accountability. I'm just using that as example. Yeah. So with the Queen of Swords here, yeah, I just feel like right now your boundaries are up with this person here. You're very cautious with this person. Very cautious. I just feel like time and time again, they're like, I'm gonna work on myself, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna do better. You just end up getting disappointed here. Yeah. I just feel like when it comes to this individual, like I just feel like you were constantly scolding this person. You were constantly like this warden at the jail or prison, and I just feel like you just don't want to be you don't want to take on that role. You want a partner. You don't want to be scolding somebody. You know. Let's see what. Yeah, I just feel like it's just making you very tired. Will they reach out? Will they return? Will they reach out and will they return? Six of Wands. Six of Swords. They're constantly trying to walk away from this. They're constantly trying to move on from this, and they're moving on without a care here. Whoever this is, I feel like this person's really selfish. If they do reach out to you, it's for their own selfish needs. This person's not really recognizing their mistakes here. Yeah, you see, look at how this Page of Wands is looking away from the Seven of Pentacles. They're not recognizing it. You have nowhere to go with this person because they can't recognize it. What's the blockage of this connection here? Nine of Wands, Three of Wands. They have a very fragile ego. They just kind of like, they don't want to do the repair work. They just want to apologize and kind of move it along. Yeah, that's not how life works. And I feel like with the Hangman here and the Six of Cups, I feel like the Wheel of Fortune should be out. This person has gotten away with that behavior all their life. I feel like this person does love you. This person does care about you, but at the end of the day, love is not enough. Love also takes action, change, growth, repair, and healing. And none of that's happening here. Tell me about the potential outcome. King of Cups, Chariots, and the Page of Cups. The outcome is that they will come forward and apologize. With the King of Wands here and the Temperance card, they will want to make peace with you. They are looking for your forgiveness here. They do want you back. They do want a passionate new beginning here. But by the time that this person comes back, you have already freed yourself from this. You don't want this anymore. Yeah, you don't want someone that, you know, berating you, calling you out of your name, making you behave in a way that you normally don't behave, because I feel like I feel like this person pushes your buttons, and I feel like this person gets you to react. And I feel like there's been a few times that you have reacted very strongly towards this person here. And typically I feel like, you know, Cancer, that's not really you. Yeah. So I feel like you don't want to be around someone that brings out the worst in you. Yeah. So Cancer, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll speak to you guys in another read. Thanks, guys. Bye.